Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Nathan looked out from the studio gallery as bright lights warmed the chase set. It was supposed to be a feel-good charity special, known off-air as Operation Heartfelt Quiz, and anticipation buzzed through the corridors. Social media had been aflame. Bradley's hosting for a cause tonight. But a cloud of skepticism lingered, viewers already faulting last week's clip as rushed and uninspired. Inside the studio, Bradley Walsh adjusted his sharp tie, smiled for the cameras, and took a deep breath. "Let's warm some hearts and raise some cash," he announced, his voice carrying hope to the charity beneficiaries and filming crew alike. Yet the moment he greeted the first contestant, a visibly nervous schoolteacher battling under the studio lights, something felt off. A quiet hum of tension crept through the set. The opening contestant bell breezed through the cash builder. The crowd cheered. Bradley quipped, "Now that's how you start." But when she faced the chaser, her legs seemed to forget they existed. Her answers faltered, the clock ticked, and the momentum drained away. Back in the control room, the director muttered, "That's flat." And on social media, real-time comments popped up. "Lazy energy this episode." Between takes, Bradley flashed a sturdy performer's resolve. He paced the side, muttering lines of encouragement. "Focus. Feel the pulse." His co-host off-air, a production assistant named Zara, noted the fatigue. "It's like everyone's on cruise control tonight," she whispered. But Bradley wasn't ready to surrender. Before the next contestant, a battle-scarred veteran, Carla, he huddled with the cameras. "This isn't us. We can do better." Carla hit stride in the cash builder, banked a modest prize, and entered the final chase with steel in her eyes. Bradley's line, "Let's shake this episode up," echoed as she battled the chaser. Correct answer after answer, she raced across the board. When she finally broke free, clinching a serious cash boost, the studio erupted. Bradley threw a fist in the air. "That's what the chase is made of," he beamed. Bradley turned to the audience with newfound fire. "Charity's not about coasting. It's about heart," he declared. The cameras panned to his face. Every word hit. The following contestants followed Carla's footsteps. Their answers rang out strong, cohesive, and bold. The mood lifted, the vibe shifted. In the final round, Bradley stood steady as the contestants squared off against the chaser. The studio buzzed. Gary, the veteran quiz show challenger, delivered answer after answer with grace and determination. As the final bell rang, with the charity prize ballooning, Bradley yelled, "We did it. We came alive." Contestants hugged. Gasps and cheers filled the air. Zara cried behind the scenes. Cameras kept rolling. After the credits, critics unleashed their verdicts. One viral Twitter thread read, "Charity episode felt lazy. Bradley's smirk couldn't mask the flat energy." But others pushed back. They turned it around. That final chase had real heart. Bradley did wake the show up, carried the flickering flame. In interviews Monday, Bradley shrugged and grinned. "We hit a lull, but the game and the viewers deserve the spark. For charity, we got to earn every moment." Weeks later, donation banners still scrolled on the ITV site. The final tally soared well past the goal. Bradley smiled on a backstage photo. Sweat-damp shirt, grin gleaming, and glistening eyes. "It wasn't perfect," he acknowledged, "but we finished strong, and that counts." He tucked the lesson away. Every show is a journey. Some start shaky, but if you refocus, bring sincerity, you can flip the script. And for a show built on intelligence and momentum, that redemption was the cure for lazy. Bradley woke up the next morning to the familiar ping of his phone. Headlines swarmed his notifications. Lazy hosting or burnout. Viewers split over Bradley Walsh's charity chase. Lazy chase trends after awkward celebrity edition. Disappointed in Bradley's say fans. Was he even trying? He rubbed his temples. The tabloids fed on moments like this. To them, one low-energy scene could eclipse a decade of charm, wit, and professionalism. He glanced at the kitchen table where the episode's rundown still sat scribbled with his notes and jokes. He had prepared, but maybe not enough. Zara texted, "Don't read Twitter. Producers want to meet at noon. Hang in there." At ITV headquarters, the mood was tense. Executives, producers, and even the legal team sat in a tight circle around Bradley. "We've got a brand to protect," said Martin, the stern senior producer. One charity episode shouldn't put that at risk, but viewers expect more. "Do they know how hard it is to keep this show fresh after 15 years? Bradley asked, holding back emotion. The head of publicity, a younger woman named Sonia, offered a more sympathetic view. "We just need to pivot the narrative. Own the moment. Show heart. The public still wants to love you." They gave him an idea, a follow-up mini-documentary, Behind the Chase, Giving Back, a short episode with candid footage showing what really went into the charity special, a blend of redemption and transparency. That afternoon, Bradley returned to the set, not for another episode, but to film the mini-doc. Cameras followed him as he walked through the now-empty studio. He turned toward them, vulnerable for once. "You think you're always going to hit the mark, but some days you fall short. We wanted to do something good, raise money, celebrate our contestants. But yeah, maybe we missed the rhythm. That's on me." Footage rolled of Belle backstage practicing quiz questions with Bradley, Carla giving a motivational speech to the crew, and Zara wiping tears after the final chase win. Intercut with this, celebrities from the episode gave candid interviews. Bradley was working double shifts that week, still gave us his all. He's not lazy, he's just human, and he showed up. When the documentary aired the following Friday, the tide turned almost instantly. "Just watched the doc. I judged too fast. Bradley's still the king. #ChaseHeart. We don't need perfection. We need honesty, respect." Honestly cried. Never realized what went into those shows. Chaseheart trended for hours. Donations spiked again. A fan-made montage of Bradley's best moments went viral, paired with clips from the documentary. It ended with his line, "Some days we fall short, but we always chase again." 3 weeks later, ITV greenlit a sequel charity special, The Chase, Redemption. Bradley returned with fire in his step. Carla was back too, this time helping the new contestants. Zara co-hosted from backstage. Even Martin, the stiff producer, cracked a smile. This time, the energy never dipped. The audience clapped louder. The laughs came easier. And Bradley, relaxed, sharp, inspired, proved why he was a national treasure. In an interview months later, Bradley reflected, "Sometimes it takes a stumble to wake you up. I'm proud of that episode, even if it didn't start strong. It showed that even when you're down, you can stand taller than before." He looked toward a wall covered in fan letters and charity thank you notes.